I'm going to do your tarot card reading for you now. Libra, you are cardinal air, as you're aware. Sort of the mover and shaker of the air signs. And Madam Justice, or King of Swords. Well, actually, King of Swords is Gemini, but yeah, we'll just say fairness, justice. Okay, we've got Leo at the bottom of the deck there. I don't know if that means anything to you. All right, so we're just going to lay, oh, hang on. Okay, no, I'm feeling one more shuffle. Sorry about this. That happens every now and then. That would not have been a good reading. Bye, Leo. Okay. Okay, 3 hand shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4 piles. And then we're going to take the 3rd pile. Okay. Okay, this is the issue. Libra, a little while ago when I was shuffling off camera for you, the 5 of Swords came out over and over. It's related to Aquarius. We'll talk about that in a minute. And something told me that was the issue. It just popped out against. It's got to be the issue. Okay? We're still going to do our 4 piles. Jeez. Figure out what that means in a minute. All right. Can we get an accurate Celtic cross for cardinal air, please? Can we get an accurate Celtic cross for cardinal air? Okay, now it's telling me the 2nd pile. Okay, sorry. All right, what's at the bottom of the deck? Ooh, that's nice. Anyway, okay. Let's see. Okay, so we've got the 3 of Cups. I think that's Mercury in Cancer. Yes, it is. Okay, anyway, that's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we've got the issue now. Challenge. I'm not turning these over yet, okay? All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we've got Mercury in Cancer. Okay, Libra, a little pause in the tape, and we'll begin your reading. Stand by. Okay, Libra, this looks like an absolutely fascinating reading. We're going to start with the issue. So as I mentioned, this card kept coming out when I was shuffling the cards for you off before I turned on the tape. So we've got the 5 of Swords, okay, at issue. This is Venus in Aquarius, okay? By the way, you know, Aquarius is very, Aquarius loves their freedom and their independence. Venus tends to smother Aquarius, okay? Aquarius needs their freedom. So, like I'm thinking of a couple up all night bickering. Well, just, you know, each trying to win the other, trying to win the argument. But as an issue, I do feel that something, and I think you already know about this, and it may have affected your business or your life in some way, okay? So somebody was either unethical or they were just tricky. They may have stolen from you, and then they may have gossiped about you behind your back. But I think you're very aware of this person. And obviously, you know, the message of the card is just to walk away from it. To be like, you know, you may have been hurt by it. You may have even cried over it. Just look at the man in the very back who's sobbing, you know, and the other man is walking away. Just walk away. And I think you already have walked away from this. And then the challenge is the 3 of Pentacles, you know, which is, I do think whatever this trickery was, that it affected your business or your finances in some way. The 3 of Pentacles is about, you know, I was about to say rebuilding, but I think in this case it might be about rebuilding. So you may be working together. Someone may be now helping you. Okay, you might be applying for loans or getting approval on business plans or something like that. If it's a love reading, I think that what you're doing is whoever your new partner is, you're trying to get approval. You're checking them out. Okay, you're consulting with an expert. But I think mainly this is rebuilding. Three of Pence is about building. It's related to Capricorn. I don't know if that means anything. It's when Mars is in the constellation of Capricorn, and actually it works really well because Mars is cardinal, you're cardinal, Capricorn is cardinal, and things are able, career moves, strategy is able to, you're able to use your strategy. So I think you're getting out of this Five of Swords situation, or whatever the ramifications of the Five of Swords person or situation brought to you. Okay, so Libra, crowning your reading. This is a fantastic card. This is the Six of Wands. So this is Jupiter in Leo. This is a card of victory, so I'm feeling that you have a lot of support from others. In this card, usually you're either the person who's supporting the person on the horse. So you're either a member of the adoring crowd, or you're the person on the horse. I see you as the person having a lot of people that are giving you or will give you recognition and support, and you know that they're there. This is so also you may have put in a lot of hard work. Okay, something is finally paying off, I think. If this is about a new love interest, okay, the message is you're definitely going to win them over very soon. There's something else that I'm picking up from that card, and I'm not able to verbalize it. Okay, I'm just seeing victory there. It's a very powerful card, okay? It's Jupiter in Leo. Yeah, I wanted to say it's related to Leo. Is there a Leo that's important to you? Anyway, there's a lot of fire on this reading. Anyway, Jupiter in Leo, at Jupiter's expansion, Leo is fixed fire. Leo doesn't have any problem maintaining the attention of others. So just imagine when you mix Jupiter's energy with that. Anyway, this is fantastic. Okay, but also what's at the bottom, the tools that you're bringing in. This is incredible. Sorry, Libra. So you're bringing in the Nine of Pentacles tools. So this is incredible. So this is a Venus in Virgo. Okay, I don't know if a Virgo is important to you. This woman, okay, has everything that she has that's around her. She has built and she's maintaining, okay? Alone. She did this independently. People say, oh, she's really wealthy. She may not be. She may just be very comfortable and have all the necessities. But the point is, the things that she has built up, she's not going to lose. They are stable, solid, they're forever type thing. So you may have had to do a little bit of rebuilding after experiencing a Five of Swords situation. Okay, Libra, just before we leave that, so these are the tools that you're bringing in. So this is great because what you've done is you've sort of gone back to the drawing board, and you've at some point in the past, and you've built yourself up, or you're in the process of doing that now. And you're not going to get yourself into that situation where someone can steal from you again. It's not going to affect you. And you're not going to let them do it. Okay. Also, you have no problem working hard. You're also very patient. The little snail, the hint of that is that little snail down there. Do you see a little snail? Yeah. So you don't have any problem working towards a goal. You have a lot of patience. Anyway, a self-made, okay, is what a self-made woman is what comes to mind when I see this. I'm still looking at the bottom of the deck and trying to piece this all together. Look, in your recent past, this is really interesting. in your recent past, we've got the Ace of Wands. So you were smart. There was an opportunity that was presented to you and you took it. You grabbed it. That's what you're supposed to do when this comes to you. You saw the blank slate. You saw the opportunity. You took it. Now, what's really interesting is that card, you'll see 8 leaves coming off this very fertile rod. It's also a little bit phallic, by the way. So this could all be about a beautiful relationship that you're cultivating. So there are 8 leaves falling off this. This card leads us directly, believe it or not, to the 8 of Wands, which is it is the only minor arcana card that doesn't have a human being in it or a human being's body part. And that card appears in your reading, and we'll get to it in a minute. So this is all coming together beautifully. Now, in your very near future, you're going to be presented, and somebody is going to offer you something. And I'm not sure if you're going to turn it down or if you're going to take it. I think if you turn it down, you will fix the fact that you turned it down. If you take it, great. If you don't, great, because the outcome is still really good. Who knows what you're going to do? But just remember, so this is Moon in Cancer, okay? Look at that moody, grumpy guy staring at the 3 cups. He doesn't want those. He's not happy with those. And then, from the heavens, a 4th cup is offered. He doesn't want that either. He's very moody. But that's Moon in Cancer. It's the person who's very moody. Usually this tarot card says, look, don't be like him. Do not be hasty and turn something down just because you think you don't need it. This is an offer coming from the heavens. So just watch out for that. Take it, okay? A little break in the tape. The other message of that card sometimes is just to wait things out. Being the Moon in Cancer for the 4 of Cups, there's a very subtle message to wait for the cycle. Sorry, my tape is freezing. For you to be in a better mood, believe it or not. I'm just going to break the tape here. So Libra, the next card is quite fascinating. This is the energy that you're bringing in. You're bringing in some cardinal water here. Here's Cancer. This is the Queen of Cups. So what you're doing, Libra, normally what you do is you make head over heart decisions, okay? But for some reason, I think you intuitively know in this situation that you've got to make a decision with your heart, not with your head, and you're going to do it. You're going to do it. You know why? I know this is hard for you guys to do. So if you do that, okay, if this relates to a relationship or a business, guess what? You're going to really breathe some life into it and resurrect it. Bring it up from the dead. This could be the resurrecting of a relationship, getting back together with a soulmate, or resurrecting your business, building everything up incredibly well. Because we have the outside forces acting upon this whole thing. Is Judgment. This is one of the cards of, this is one of the major arcana cards of Scorpio. But what's happened here is I see a relationship being resurrected, something massive being brought back to life. It's a card of reunification, of renewal. Okay, and it may have involved some turning around and looking back on the past. Hence, there's a man, woman, and child there in the front, being raised out of their coffins. Do you see the mirror image in the back of them? So the message of the card is that, if you have the courage to turn around and look back on your past and assess it honestly, you'll have the gift of resurrection. So what you're hoping for is the 8 of Wands. So you're hoping for communication. Now, this is what I thought was very fascinating. This is also a card of victory, okay? What I found is fascinating is the Ace of Wands was also in your recent past. Remember I told you about the 8 fertile leaves, which leads us directly to these rods. So you, the timing in this card says now. Okay. It's funny because when I do readings, every now and then when I'm at a social gathering or a party, people might ask me to do their cards. And whenever this card comes up, I say you're going to get a text message any second now from someone that you really like. And sure enough, boom, their phone will go off. And then they always go, Avril, look what just happened. I'm like, yeah, that's what I told you. Anyway, so the Eight of Wands, it also can mean a victory. A communication incoming. It's Mercury in Sagittarius. Yeah, I think the reason why this card is so powerful, when you think of Mercury in Sagittarius, so, the Eight of Wands is related to Sagittarius, Mercury communication, Sagittarius, really being devoted to their ideas. So you've got that, and then this communication, the devoting to the ideas, this is the power in this card, and the fire, and this solidity as well. Anyway, that's in your hopes. The outcome is very fascinating. Okay, it's wonderful. So we have in the outcome the Page of Pentacles. Now, this is directly related to Capricorn. So this is a very victorious outcome. I don't know if that means anything to you love-wise. What it is, I see it as you coming together with an earth sign, and you both have the same ideas for the future, okay? And it could, if it's related to your education, if you're waiting on some news from a secondary school, or something like that, or trade school, or something, the next step up in your education, look in your mail, in the snail mail specifically, thinking a written letter, and it will be very, very positive news that will lead to a very solid steer. If that isn't it, this is the partner incoming that wants to build toward the Ten of Pentacles with you. It also could mean, if you're trying to build up your business, this is something that's coming to you. You may have to be a bit patient for it. You're going to go, I'll look at this and I just see growth. Okay, growth, and headed towards Ten of Pentacles. Some message just came to me. Hello. Somebody thinks you're out of their league, Libra. Okay. So what say we about this Three of Cups? Oh, I'm thinking just a celebration. This could be an engagement party or a bachelorette or something like that. Or somebody may invite you out for a drink, because I see the key to communication, and it could be that person that wants to build a nice future with you. Okay, so what are the, so don't be hasty and turn down offers. Look out for the trickery and walk away if you see that. Work on building your own stability, and then will come in that earth sign that wants to build with you. Okay, and make a heart over head decision. Okay, when in doubt. You'll know the right time to do it.